Hi, everyone. I did not forget about you. I was busy die cutting corn. If that gives you a hint as to what we're working with tonight. I don't even want to show you what this desk looks like. We're going to pretend that I'm totally organized. I had a busy afternoon, y'all. And so here we go. We're going to see what we can do with some ideas. So I have a lot of ideas in my head. I just don't have a lot of things put down on paper. So, hello, everybody. Happy Thursday night or happy replay to you. I am Lisa Harden coming to you live from a disorganized but very happy Stamping Zoo tonight in Boise, Idaho. The weather couldn't be any nicer here. Like, oh, this is it. This is it for me. About 10 hours of daylight, 8 hours of daylight, I think, actually. And 55 degrees in the morning. 80 degrees at night, but it takes all day to get there. So I'm loving it. If we could do this for another 6 months, it'd be fantastic. So I hope all of you are having a good night as you are coming on. If you've been here before, you know to please say hello to me. Say hello to your other stamping friends. Tell us where you're from if you are new, and really tell us anything you want us to know. This is Stamp and Chat, after all. Okay, the live version of this is on Thursday night, August 31st at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. I come on most Thursdays at that same time, but I know that lots of you watch on replay, and I just want to say hello to you. I see you out there. You watch on Facebook and you watch on YouTube. So thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for joining me tonight. I hope I can uh, do something fun for you. And now I'm going to do a dance. No, not really. We will be paper crafting, of course, because as I said, I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. One of the things that means is that I sell a lot of beautiful products from the 35-year-old company, Stampin' Up! We have high quality paper crafting products that are very easy to coordinate because they have a very smart coloring system. So we can talk a little bit more about that. And we are going to be working with a new bundle and miscellaneous new products from our new mini catalog, which will go live next week on the 6th. Is that Wednesday? Somebody tell me. Might be Thursday. This is the catalog in question. If you live in the United States and you do not have a demonstrator already, I'd love to send this catalog to you. You can find the link for catalog requests in the description of this video. And as well as we always have our Rockin' Superstar, the annual catalog. This one goes from May to April 2024. Okay, so much life left in it. This is where you'll find all the base products, the 50 base colors, and all of the coordinating papers, coloring tools, ribbons, embellishments that coordinate with those colors. And then the mini catalog still has all of those beautiful products, but it is more tailored towards the holidays between September and December and everything in between. We're going to work with some fall products because I love fall. As I just said, I love this weather, right? Let's have a little show and tell. I have, right after I got off the phone with you guys last week. Oh my gosh. Okay, settle down. You weren't on the phone, Lisa. Well, hello, Alicia. I can't believe you have internet access. Aren't you fancy? Alicia's on a cruise around Alaska, and now she's watching Facebook. Like, no big deal. So I want to show you this. Deborah Babcock sent this. Hello, Deborah. I see your live. Look at this. She sent this to me. She's participating in a swap group that I have organized, and this was in there. I almost popped back on live to show you this. I'm in love with it, and it's like such a cool size. And anyway, I love it. And then, of course, you've got these tassels that the llamas might be decorated with. It's zips at the top. She put a beautiful card in here. Can I find it? No, not right this minute. But I'll find it, Deborah, because the card was just as beautiful as the bag. So anyway, that was such a nice surprise. And let's see what else happened. Well, I jumped on online and kicked off the calendar class with the birthday booklet. Lots of you have been working on that. So, of course, when you are in my classes, there is normally the online classes, there's normally an exclusive Facebook group for that. And that's where you can post your own creations. That's where I post videos and photos for the group and anything else that I think they need. So I put everything all in one location, but I also email it. And links to the videos can also be available via YouTube if you prefer. So I try and make it available to anybody who wants to craft with me, as well as in person things. I have some in person events coming up too. Yay! I'm so excited. Let's talk about a little news here. Let me grab this. Okay, so this is the last day to redeem the coupons that you may have earned in July. So please don't forget that. They came in the form of coupon codes in an email from Stampin' Up! And what else do I need to tell you about that? If you feel like you didn't get your codes and now you're scrambling around, please look in your junk email folder. Sometimes they just end up there. And I mean, like I look in there regularly now because things that shouldn't end up in there just end up in there for some random computer reason that I don't know. Case in point, my own emails that I originate and send to my customers come to me as well. Every once in a while, they end up in junk. So you just never know. Like I said, I wish I knew why that was. I don't. I just know that I need to check junk. So please make sure that you redeem those. They're yours. You earned them. Okay. All right. And it's also the last day for the kits sale, up to 30% off. And you may want to take note of that because I am having a kits night later in September. This is a local in person event. It's at Books on the Vine. There's more information, again, in the description here. I think I even have a graphic for it, but it's a kids' night. And so the way you, what do I want to say? In order to come to that class, you need to purchase $25 or more of kit supplies and then bring them with you. Well, your dollars are going to go a lot further, but only tonight. Okay. Then after that, they go back to their regularly scheduled great price, but I would buy them tonight if I were you. All right. There's our mini catalog, of course. As I said, please just request one. Again, links in the description to request any of the catalogs. And then Chopped is coming back. It's getting very close, August 31st, right? So I will probably be sending out supplies. I'm going to try and send them out the Tuesday after this weekend. What is it, the 5th? But as long as I have supplies, because your first Chopped kit will be using new supplies from the mini catalog. I'm very excited. Several of you have signed up. There's still time. And just a heads up, if you did sign up in August, or if you sign up tonight, it will look like you're going to have an extra charge. But what I'm doing is I'm actually refunding you or pausing your subscription in September so that you either pay in August or September. You don't pay in both. And then after that, your subscription will be month to month. And it's only $8. And it's a super fun contest. And of course, all the details are on my website for that. But I love it. Look at me. I'm smiling like a goon. I'm so excited for it. I'm very excited for it. Here's something else I'm excited about. I just told you I love fall. I have an all about autumn class slash product share. This is my online class for September. You can register for it right now. I would really like it I would really like it if you would register for it over this weekend because I am going to order the supplies bright and early on the 6th. Now, if you haven't signed up before the 6th, that's still fine. However, depending on the availability of products, you may have to wait a little bit for your product share. Okay, so you can see here what you what we're working with. I cannot show you the catalog tonight, but just go to the All About Autumn suite in your new catalog. I think it's page 42 through 44. I've been there a lot. And just know that you're going to get a half of all of the consumable products from that class or from that suite. And so I've been working on the projects and I'm in love with them. You will make 8 cards plus have extra product. Oh, thank you, Cindy. That is great. Cindy says, everyone will enjoy this class with Lisa. The set is amazing. It is amazing. I hope I can do it justice. So anyway, there is that. Okay. And then what else? I've forgotten. Oh my gosh, this is going to be fun. A bingo catalog launch. This is in person here. It will be, oh, let's see. I don't think I put the date on this. If you go to the Stamping Zoo, it gives you all of the registration information, but I believe it's September 23rd. Let me look. Everything's right at hand, so I may as well just look it up. It's coming up. It's on a Saturday from 10 to 1 at my house. Yes. Oh, and very fittingly, autumn begins on that day. Okay. So from 10 to 1, you can try your luck. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Hello, Anna, and thank you. I mean, geez, the compliments just keep coming. I will take them. I'll take them, and thank you. Okay, so for bingo, again, you can find out all of those details. It is a $40 flat fee, and you can add or you can add extra bingo cards if you would like. And the more people that attend, the more prizes I give out. The prizes will be Stampin' Up! Gift certificates. Hello, that's the best thing ever with a new catalog. We will have snacks. I will have samples from the new catalog from over 30 different demonstrators, as well as samples from my own. But I feel like it's great to look at all of the different demonstrators because we all have a slightly different style, right? So you'll have all sorts of fun here. Bring your friends. This is a card class with all new product from the catalog as well as the bingo. So we usually alternate, like we make a card, then we do bingo, right? We get up for snacks. Yes, it's very easygoing, fun. There might be a little bit of laughing easel actually, more than a little bit, but okay, so I would love to have you come here and do that with me. And who knows, you might be the big winner that night. Okay, I believe that's it. But don't forget, there is that Books on the Vine. I didn't bring the graphic in, but it's going to be really fun. Again, it's an in-person event, and it is towards the end of September also. And it's just going to be really fun. So thank you for getting the heads up on the zoo news there. I'm just really excited to bring all of that to you guys. And so let's take a look at what we're going to be working with tonight. My gosh, if I can even find it in all this haystack that I have going on. Yes, it's not beautiful. Let's see. Let me turn that over. Brush grid paper. We are going to bring in the new deckled circles. Look at that. There's 14. 14 from this teeny tiny one clear to this large one that is just about 6 inches wide. It looks like 5 3/4 in diameter. So this is the stamp set we're going to be using. It's actually a bundle. Where did its dies run off to? Here. This is what I was cutting the corn. It was crazy. I have corn in every different color. It was like I was going to make 50 cards. What's up, Tango? We have Tango. Tickle in the Ivories in here. I love the stamp set. Look at it. It's called Fruitful Blessings, and it has sentiments and images. I have made a couple of cards in advance, and then I was like, those aren't the cards I want to make with them for a couple different reasons. I think that we should try to bring in one of these Abundant Beauty decorative masks. Now, you saw me work with the layering masks that make the sunflower during my unboxing. So check this out. This has a houndstooth in here, the whole thing, super cute. And it also has an all about autumn. We may use that. It might be too busy with all the die cuts. And then it has this. And I think these and then all of the masks that you need to make the sunflowers, it's 10.50. I thought it was wrong. And it might be wrong, but I'm not telling. Nobody say anything to Stampin' Up. So 10.50, and I think there's going to be a lot of fun to be had in here. Okay, well, I'm not going to put those away. We're not using the snowflakes. I can guarantee that. Otherwise, everything's up for negotiation tonight. So I might need some help. See, look at this. Now what happened was I was thinking about Indian corn. And so I started cutting out with the brights. And if I would have just gone to the 2023, 2025 in colors, I would have been a lot better off, because once I got into those, I was like, hold on, this is where we need to be. So this is copper. No, this one is Cajun Craze. And this is copper clay. So you can really tell the difference in the cardstock. But then look, here's wild wheat. Don't forget about wild wheat. It ends up being kind of cool. And I grabbed some Daffodil Delight. And that's kind of neat, isn't it? It's kind of a cool. So anyway, there's just like nonstop in here. And so I was thinking we're going to take circle, and then we're going to kind of make a half wreath around it. I was thinking about the Horn of Plenty, the cornucopia, right? Only we're going to do it around a circle, not the whole thing, because I only have you for a certain amount of time. And I will also tell you, I completely blew my mind to even pull the names for the drawing, but I have to try and do that tonight, because you guys, 19 shares. That was so nice of you. So I appreciate that so much. I hope you enjoyed the video last week. The video last week got a lot of views. Got over 500 views. And a lot of that is because you guys shared it. So it was this votive card holder and some other things in the All About Autumn suite that's going to be featured in that online class. Okay. Go back and watch it if you didn't. But that is the power of sharing. So I appreciate it. Let's do it again tonight, because it was so fun. It's always so fun for me. Like, I don't care if it says like 100 views and then it goes to 101 views. I go, somebody else joined me. Okay. But yeah, it was like 525 or something. So that was really fun. And that is, at least in part, due to your 19 shares. Let's see if we can get, I think my all-time record is 22 shares. Okay. So I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not saying I don't appreciate it even when I have 10 shares, but I feel like there's a record breaker coming my way soon. All right, so let me show you a couple of cards that I made. We're not going to make tonight, but I made these earlier in the week because I was just playing, right? So this one here, let me get rid of my face. That's the issue, is my hands weren't big enough. There, I kept looking at it thinking something's wrong. Okay, so this is just embossed in copper. It's this stamp right here. Nope, there's too much glare. Okay, right there. Look at this beautiful. Hello, Jeanne. Thank you for sharing. Oh, KZ says we have 20 people watching now, so we should all be sharing. And that's why I love Kathleen. Well, there's a lot of reasons, Kathleen. But so this was simplicity, right? Very vanilla. And I cut a strip for the sentiment. And I used some of they are from the annual catalog. They're neutrals, neutral sequins. And then I took this paper. It's from the One Horse Sleigh Designer Series paper. Is that still available? Tell me. Mary Ellen, hello. And thank you, Mary Ellen. So anyway, that was the paper I grabbed. I think it's Sweet Sorbet. And I thought, yeah, Okay, I like it. Should be oh, there should be a little acorn in that one. Well, we'll have to fix that. And then this one, you know what? It ended up being this little odd little size because I colored this first and then I was thinking, I'm just going to let this tell me how large I want this card. So this little element, I thought, like got lost on on our standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. And then I thought, wait, I could pop this up. It still goes in a regular envelope because it's 5 1/2. Well, I didn't even measure that correctly, but I know it's 5 1/2 by what did I do? 3 1/4. Right. Okay. So the paper is 6 1/2. Okay. And then scored in half. So 3 1/4 wide, 5 1/2. 3 1/4 by 5 1/2. Seems random. And then this beautiful copper paper as well is from the All About Autumn suite. This is embossed, heat embossed in copper. See that? And then I colored in blends. We're going to talk about that in just a minute, though. Then finally, I grabbed some copper ribbon from the All About Autumn suite. And then this little die, I was just messing around, right? I could have just cut it out, but I wanted to use this from the Gorgeously Made. This is available now. It's in the annual catalog, and I love it. In particular, this die, this is looks like torn paper, right? This is kind of a torn paper and texture type set. And so you have this one that looks like it's torn washi tape. And then this, which is just binding. So it's really fun. Yes, Sherry, who said this is awesome? It is awesome. Look at it. Oh, I used it on 21 swaps. Actually, I made 25 cards because while you're making cards, you may as well make a few extra. So, anyway, that was the construction of this little guy. And then I wanted to show the ribbon on the inside because it's so beautiful. Finished it off with a little acorn. Doesn't get much easier than that, really. Oh, and there's a vellum circle in the back. It's the 2 3/8 inch circle punch. So I hope you like that. I really like this little size. Now here's the deal with heat embossing and then coloring with blends. You have to be pretty careful about it. Let me show you what I experience is that I think it might be that the alcohol in here starts breaking down the embossing, but do you see that color looks all muddy? What happened is the copper embossing starts to kind of break down. And then as you're coloring, it just colors copper, but it doesn't look nearly as nice. And then let me show you this. Then I was like trying to do the same with the pears, but I couldn't color over here at all. It was like coming up really, oh my God, the big screen. Okay, so I couldn't blend it very well. So anyway, just know the limits. Now this, I think this looks kind of pretty, but you can't blend and blend and blend because again, if you do, it breaks down the embossing. So what I did with this card was I just took the paintbrush ends of all the colors. I used several different colors, but I used the paintbrush ends and you'll see there's not a lot of blending. Like even with this, I took dark old olive and then I colored it really lightly with the light old olive. That was it. That's how I did the leaves and so on. So just keep that in mind. You can do it, but you can't color and blend like you're kind of used to doing with them. Yes. I know, Cindy, right? If you're going to mass produce, you may as well make 5 more. And especially this time of year when it's like for Thanksgiving, Christmas, you may as well definitely stock up birthday cards, everything. I need to have a class that's just birthday class right now because I don't want you to forget your birthdays. Birthdays are coming up, and I certainly don't want you to forget the December birthdays because, they're important. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Hmm. I don't know why I had to strike a pose for that. I had an idea. Okay, I am thinking I want a rich color, but not super dark. I want to grab some pecan pie. let's take a look at that for this circle that I'm envisioning. Now, I also cut some of the corn shapes in pecan pie too. The corn is just going to be like, we're just going to kind of play with it and try things. I should have put self-adhesive sheet on the more detailed piece of the corn, the kernels, if you will. I did not because I wasn't thinking that far ahead, quite honestly. So let's try this. Oh, I like it already. It's kind of like milk chocolate. Maybe that's why I love it. I don't know. Hello, Pat. Nice to see you. Okay, let me check out which circle. So we're going to have stuff on it, right? So we really don't need a very big circle. So, yeah, see, I can't believe you're getting low. KZ, just low. What does low on birthday cards mean to you? Like 75? I know you have a huge stash of cards. Oh, that's very pretty. Too big. In fact, I think the next smallest one's even going to be too big. We really don't need that much because we are going to encircle the top and side of this thing with corn. Let's see, oh, that's huge. I don't know. It may end up looking a little weird. And then here's the corn. Oh, it might not take very much at all. My gosh. It looks like I'm going to be mass producing corn cards. Hilarious. Here's one that I put together with you guys during the unboxing. Oh my gosh, you guys. I really don't think. I think we're going to end up having like 3 elements. That's all right. Then I have time to show you another one. Okay, so I'm just going to die cut this out. And I think then we are going to use our mask. Okay, let me stack things up. Let me get them all stacked up so they can hopefully not fall down. All right. So I do have the mini Stamp and Cut and Emboss. Do you all have the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine? I just assume you do because, I mean, it's a staple. It's a workhorse. Well, if you don't, please take a look at them because they're fantastic. And also, if you are shopping for a crafter in your life, or if you are giving people hints as to what you might like, this is a great gift to, go in with a couple of friends on, or, tell your significant other, this is what you would like. So just keep this in mind. I definitely want it that way. I know that much. And I'm really thinking I want that pattern. Thinking we're going to try it. If we don't like it, we'll cut another circle. All right. I am going to keep it tonal. You probably can't hear me, but I'm going to keep it tonal. So we're going to use pumpkin pie. I have these in a lower shelf. So I need to use all my space in this tiny craft room. Oh my. If you are tuning in for the first time and you're wondering like why this person's so disorganized, it just happens. I do come on sometimes and I'm completely prepared, but you know what? This is called live for a reason. So, my friends, today I had a really nice day. I worked this morning. I walked the dogs, which was fun. And then we all went to get a coffee. You cannot say that or they will want to go get a coffee, even though it's 7:40 at night, because that really just means to get in the CAR, right? So, there's my pumpkin pie. Oh, it's sitting over there. So we did that, and then I got online, worked from home, and then I went and had lunch with my current manager and somebody that we worked with. He actually retired, and when he retired, I took his position, but I worked with him for probably 12 or 13 years. So was super fun. He is 77 now. He's in good shape, which was very nice to see. And yeah, it was really fun. Oh, this is neat, isn't it? And they have also taken this pattern, put it onto the Halloween designer series paper, and made it into bats. So you can very easily work that into your Halloween crafting, right? So, what are we chatting about? Actually, you only have about 10. Oh, okay. You only have about 10 birthday cards. You definitely need some help. Oh, yes. I love that. This is wild wheat. Remember, everybody was calling it baby poop? Well, it's not. It's very pretty. I'm really liking these colors though, as much as I pulled the dark colors. Let's see here. We also have a lot of really cool um, leaves. Look at this leaf die cut. Again, this is in the same fruitful blessings. Look at all of that. And then there's two smaller pieces. So we can definitely start tucking them in. I think what I'll do is I think I'll bring the corn in a little bit and then we will do a little this and that business, right? And some of you liked the corn this way, the husks. And some of you liked the husks this way. It's on a glue dot. So I just keep pulling it apart. This is how I'm used to seeing it. But I think the other way looks cute too. So you have options. You have options. Yes, you do. Oh, FYI, 20%. Pat says, don't forget about the 20% off. We love 20% off. You could join my team tonight and you could get $125 of product for only $99 plus tax, free shipping, lots of business supplies. If you want to use them, great. If you don't want to use them, great. And then you can put um, anything you want into your starter kit, including these products I'm working with tonight. You don't have to wait until next week. You don't have to wait. You can get them tonight. And then you're on my team, and there's all sorts of fun things about that. Guess what? You can read more about that over on thestampingzoo.com. I've got the link in the description because it's a great deal all the time. It's really the best deal in the catalog. I can't give you a deal that's that good. Okay. So check it out whenever it works for you. Then just sign up. It's like a frequent flyer. Um, it's like when you shop at the same retail store and then you get a discount there if you buy so much stuff. Well, Stampin' Up gives you the discount right from the get-go. So it's very cool that way. All right. I think if I'm going to use this color, then I'm going to use not use the wild wheat, but we could totally change it up by using, what is that? Oh, this is copper clay, I think. We could use, oh, that's kind of neat color. See, you can just play with these so much. Hello, Jenny. What? You got home from Christmas crank? I don't know what that is. I think that's a typo. Oh, that's a pretty color. I like how it kind of, um, the, what do I want to say? The Daffodil Delight. Is that Mango Melody? No, because that's retired. Crushed curry. Sorry, that's what it is. So it really dulls the crushed curry a lot when you put that on the top. And let's see what other ones. Now I did, oh gosh, I cut out everything, right? I told you I started with the bright. So I have some pumpkin pie in here. Let's check that out. And I have sweet sorbet as well. That's neat. Now, do you guys all know what I'm talking about when I say Indian corn? I don't know if there's another name for it. If there is, please let me know. But that is how I've always heard it described. And it's decorative. It's not to eat. No. And It's these brilliant, bright colors. And sometimes the cobs are a single color, and sometimes they are all different colors. So they're quite something. And I don't know, I think they are just decorative. I really don't think you eat them, but I know that they're beautiful. Now this tonal, that looks neat too. Oh, I don't love that. I think I like more the yellow, the crushed curry on this pecan pie. What do you guys think? Here, I'll quit putting my hand in front of your screen. My goodness, Lisa. This is my first night here. I'm new. Oh, mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are bad. Pat, remind me where you live again. Um, I feel like you live in Minnesota if you're talking about mosquitoes, but I don't know that for sure. Now I also I cut some granny apple green husks, and then I cut some old olive husks. And I'm kind of thinking I might, yeah. So this is old olive, wild wheat, and granny apple green. Okay, let me at least say, yeah, we're going to use that. Now, the orange, that's awfully bright. When I just said, I don't think so. There's this. Oh, see, I do like that a lot. And then maybe we just do kind of yellow. And then bring in a couple different leaf colors. This is lemon lolly and crushed curry. Oh, that's kind of a fun one. It's a lot. It's more like bicolored corn. What's this corn? I think it's just called bicolored corn. Where it's like yellow and light yellow. It's so tasty. That sounds awesome. Oh, sorry. You guys are chatting. That's just fine. Oh, Pat, you're in Alberta. Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure you grow those mosquitoes big up there too. I knew that. I knew you were Canadian. I just forgot momentarily. Okay, let's see here. Um, this is the problem. I gave myself too many choices. We're going to go with this corn color right off the bat. And so I'm going to take this. Now, this is, of course, not my preferred way, but I'm going to I run it over here like this. And then I'm going to wipe it off on my grid paper so that I take off any excess. Okay. Such a great idea. Lisa, why aren't you just using foam adhesive sheets? Well, I didn't stop to think about that. That's okay. Oh, Jean, you had major dental work. I remember you saying that. I'm so sorry you're still recovering, but you know what? I'm glad you're on this side of it, right? My gosh, I need you to get better. Um, so that is one thing that kept me today longer than I thought. I am getting ready to do some major dental work. By major, I mean probably not that painful, but it will involve the dentist, the oral surgeon, and several thousand of my dollars. So if you want to purchase anything from me, that would be great. If you want to purchase 100 bundles, that would be great too. Anyway, um, yeah, so I went tonight. I actually have several implants. And one implant I had about 20 years ago. And it's just like lots of other things. It actually, the pieces and parts that are in my mouth, they don't use them anymore. They found better technology, right, on this particular one. And wouldn't you know it, the crown fell off of the implant, and the implant is just sticking up in my mouth. And it's been that way for about 8 months, and it's driving me bazonko. So it's finally time to get that fixed. The doctor had to do, I think, a lot of research to try and figure out what it is in my mouth. It's like finding a 20-year-old piece of hardware that doesn't have any marking on it, because why would they have done that? Has no numbers, Nothing. They weren't even sure who manufactured it. Finally, he figures it out. Okay, I can tell you right now, I'm not in love with this. It's not enough. I need I need something else. I feel like I need a piece of pecan pie embossed. We may have to abort our circle idea. So let me do this. 4 by 5 1/4. And then let's look at our, oh, what? Did I just cut that crooked? What is wrong with me? It's a tiny bit crooked. I don't know why, but okay. We're going to fix it. It's 4 by 5 1/8. So I went there today hoping that he was going to remove this screw out of my mouth, and he didn't have the right piece. Darn it. And I'm not going to be mad at him, but I was like, doctor, come on. Anyway, that only took an hour to figure out. And so then he went and talked to the manufacturer, or no, the rep, drug reps. They're all the rage. And anyway, I have to go back. Oh, what about that? So I need to go back and get that done at a later date in a couple weeks. And that's how it goes. Can I stamp a Versamark with leaves in the background? Yes. And we could. Are you talking about using this mask? I kind of like that idea. I'm going to emboss this real quick, and then we're going to do your idea. And then we will know which we prefer. But I think that your idea about the birthmark is a great idea. Now, this is in the annual catalog. It carried over from a mini. I don't remember what it's called. Leaf Party or something cute, some cute name they gave it. And it's a 3D embossing folder. And it's a partial. I love that it just does partial embossing. It doesn't emboss the whole page. So, oh yeah, that is gorgeous right off the bat. And the way they're flying around in the wind, you can use it that way too, right? So that's definitely some texture we needed. And now I really like what Jenny was saying. I'm going to grab a piece of pecan pie and let's try it out. 4 by 5 1/4. So yes, the tooth saga continues, but that's okay. I really like my dentist. He's kind of newish to me. Well, he is newish to me because my last one retired finally. I think he was my mother's age, but I really liked him. He's a very nice guy. And then we're going to take this and with Versamark. Now, I would like to put it on with a blending brush, Jenny, but I don't know that I have a clean blending brush. I don't think I do. No. So I'm going to use a dauber. That'll still work. Because daubers aren't my favorite anymore now that we have blending brushes, but they're still very good. Okay. I just need to clean one of those. Help me out. Come on. Oh, there's one. I told you. Scrabbling around tonight. You emboss with the masks. Oh, yeah. I know. Isn't it so fun? I love it. Oh, hold it. You say you embossed with the masks. You did? We saw someone do that on Creativity Now. Is that right, Leslie? Where did I see that? And they showed us the sandwich. There was quite a few. I would just use the pad directly on the mask. Oh, yeah. Why not? That sounds good. That's like, why am I making it so difficult? I embossed. Let's see. It took you 71 years to find a dentist that was compassionate and gentle. That's horrible. You're probably very scared of the dentist. That's not your fault. That's the dentist's fault. Every time I kind of think about that, of going to the dentist, because well, you probably know this, but I watch The Office a lot. It's on Comedy Central, and whenever I just want some noise on, I turn on The Office. And so Dwight goes to the dentist one time, or he says he's going to the dentist, but he's really meeting Jan undercover. And Michael finds out about it. And so Michael was asking him, how was the dentist? And then he goes, what's his name? If you watched it, you remember. He says, Crentist. Crentist. Okay, Leslie, thank you for the heads up. I want to figure out what that sandwich is. I wonder if I can rewatch that. I don't remember. But anyway, that's a great idea. Okay, here we go. Here we go, Jenny. Jenny. So I'm just pouncing onto this mask. And we are going, this is, I know that we use Versamark for heat embossing. And I can't tell you the last time I've just used it as a watermark, right? But it's a watermark ink. It's a slower drying ink that gives you an impression or gives you a watermark. Oh gosh, that doesn't look good at all. I think I need to do this. There wasn't very much pressure, and I was afraid to do it any harder because I thought I might rip the mask. Okay, let's try this because I haven't done this in a long time. We will not be able to use this one right away though because it's going to have a lot of Versamark on it. But if we ever get to a second card, which we will not tonight, it's just that kind of night, right? I had to tell you about all the fun zoo stuff. And then, so I want you guys to tell me, what are you doing for, it is a holiday here in the United States. It is Labor Day weekend. We celebrate that in part by most of us taking Monday off. And I decided I would celebrate it by taking tomorrow off as well. So the first thing I have going on when I do my morning ritual of the walking and coffee is I have a guy coming over here from Best Buy, and we are going to talk about televisions and getting a new one. Okay. Oh, this didn't work out so well. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that. I'll have to redo it when I have some time to just sit with it. You see, like we were going in the right direction, but I think I need to work on it a lot slower. I'm sorry. We will do that though. It will work out. And so now you know though, that's what Versamark does, is it just makes a dark watermark on the ink. That's why when you don't have very many inks to start with, it's great to get a Versamark because then you can do all of those sorts of things with, you can, make all sorts of different colors on the cardstocks with just one kind of ink. So it's very helpful that way. Okay, you're sleeping, Jenny. That's good because I think you probably need to still get your rest. Yeah, you've had a lot going on. And okay, let's see now what we think about this whole corn situation. I think that's going to be much better. So circle next time. Sometimes you just got to remember there's all sorts of fun stuff in the annual catalog. Sometimes the annual catalog gets treated like the redheaded stepchild once the new mini catalog comes out. And that's just not the case. There's so many fun things in there. And also the annual catalog, it's not like it's old. Okay. It's not old at all. Okay. If you guys are going to kill me, I think that's all I'm going to use on this. This is crazy. After all that, let me see. We need a sentiment. Let's use the hello friend. Let's at least break this out. And I bet I can find a circle to put this on. I know. After all this prep work, I didn't need to do any of that prep work. I get it come on at 7 o'clock instead of 7:10. Oh, well, I know. Now, let's see. I think I want it to be color. I think I want it to be that light yellow, lemon lolly. I'm gonna try that in the background. And that like pulls that up to the front, right? So let's check it out in the subtles. Do I have some lemon lolly in there? I don't think I do. Hmm. Well, that's really fun. No, I can't believe it. That's okay. Guess what? I have plenty sitting right behind me. And I am just going to cut a circle for this, or cut a square. I know. Cindy, that's right. I go with the flow, man. We got it. Some of my best ideas have been what you guys have told me. So I'm not going to pass them up. Okay. Lemon lolly, little circle. Here we go. Okay. Now, sometimes I have my own plan and we go forward, but I always love to include you guys at least on color choices or options because, like I said, it's you guys always have great ideas. Now, this is the second smallest circle. And I think like it's going to get partially tucked back there. So my hello friend is going to have to be, no, I think it's going to take up most of the circle. Hello friend. This is going to go out to one of you. I don't know who. There's so many friends to choose. Pat sorted and put her scraps away today. Good job. That was very good. Oh, sometimes they get out of control. I try to keep on top of it. And using those envelopes like I do, the job ticket holders, is very helpful for me. But sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I just start stacking them, the papers. And then I'm like, all right, guess who needs to go through the papers? So it's okay. It's a good quiz in my head to learn the papers. So I kind of like doing that. Okay. We're going to assemble this back behind the scenes with glue dots so that they're still kind of, they're not all glued down. Where's my take your pick tool? Can't imagine that. I can't find it in here. Oh my gosh. Well, that's fine because I have 4. So whatever, you will not get me. Disorganization, you will not get me. So anyway, yes, I am getting a new television and I told my team, this really is kind of true. I'm getting it for my team because we are going to watch what is it? We're all registering for what is that called? It's coming up on stage. Coming up in November. Help me out. On stage. Okay, so we're all watching that together and having that's going to be our team meeting. We're going to have a heck of a party. And I said, I'll buy a new television. So I was thinking about it. I'd actually been thinking about it since before my surgery. I was going to do it so that I had it to recuperate. And then, oh, I don't know. I got the shingles and life got really crazy. And so, anyway, I didn't end up doing it. And then I was like, you know what? If I tell them that I'm going to do it, first of all, it'll be really fun. And second of all, it'll make me do it, right? Because I'll do it for them, but apparently it's not that important for me right now. But anyway, so I want to get a smart TV. Uh-oh. And we'll see how that goes. That's why I'm having a guy come out. Excuse me. I would have a woman come out too, but just the person that I talked to was a guy. So the guy's coming out and my gosh, hopefully, I don't know how expensive are TVs now. Hopefully, I guess I'm going to find out. Wouldn't it be cheaper to buy snacks Oh, then the TV, yeah. But, I spare no expense for my team. I just want you to know. No pressure, Jean, but whenever you're ready. Yes, we're gonna have a good time. So I need a smart TV, right? And then we'll be able to watch our classes in there. Now, Maria's been on my team a really long time. And Maria and I have watched it back here before, but it was just she and I. And I think I set her up on a card table behind me. And then we watched it on my Mac. But, you know, I think I can do better than that now. This is kind of fun. Okay, I got it. Here, I wanted to make this, yeah, offset. And okay, so I'm going to put this down with the adhesive. Okay, what is everyone's lots of you are demos already. So what is the thing that you ordered or wanted to order first out of the catalog? Or if you are my lovely customers, you should have received your catalogs by now. What are the first things that you're like, I must have that and work with it? Oh, I need to know because I'm sure we all have lots of different things that we like, right? That's what makes it so fun. This really caught my eye. I don't know. What actually caught my eye were the pears, and I'm not even working with them tonight. But this piece is a beautiful piece to color. And overall, this whole thing is really fun to color. So I'm liking that about it. But it wasn't, I don't think it was the first thing. I think the first thing was all about autumn suite. And then I saw Amy Kinder's work with it because it was her $1 million stamp set. And she always has really her cards aren't the most difficult, but they're very eye catching. So did you, Kathleen, the truck punch? I know. We need to get you a good truck punch. October, I think. I think it was like October 12th. But I am watching. Don't worry. Um, did a lot of you still need the truck punch or the truck set? I know a couple people here at my class, they just went ahead and ordered the stamp set and then they'll be ready for the truck punch when it comes. That's Kathleen's situation. And luckily, you can kind of cut out the truck without too much trouble. But goodness, let's see here. Okay. Hey, this is kind of fun. Hello, friend. This is not where I thought this was going to go at all. Roz says the polar bears. Kathleen loves the open sleigh DSP. I agree. So good. All right, this thing deserves some embellishments. It's so sad that I only used those die cuts. Oh my gosh. I mean, seriously. There's a whole bushel of corn in there. All right, let's see. These, of course, would be really nice, the speckled dots, and we may come back to those. Now, I want to know also, what would you like to see me work with next week? And if I have it, I will take it under advisement. Believe it or not, I don't have everything. Can you believe that? Well, not yet. Leslie says she got the polar bears first and the masks. Jean is in love with everything and the DSP. I can arrange for you to get a great discount on that, Jean. And also, I want you to know that once you're on my team, you get everything that I do. You get online access to all of my online classes. So that doesn't mean that I send you the kits for free, but you can sign up for those if you like them. But what it does mean is you get free access online to all of my classes. So then if you want to buy your own supplies at a discount, then you can, and you still have all of the classes because I love to inspire all of you. I also do a class once a month and a team meeting, but it has a class included in it. And you can attend that either via Zoom, or if you're in the area, you can just pop on by. Now these are, what color is this? Mossy Meadow, it says, but I like them. They seem a lot lighter than Mossy Meadow. So I do lots of fun things with my team. We're doing more and more things. We're really kind of gelling as that cohesive group, and I love it. It makes my heart happy. So if that is something that interests you and you're not quite sure about it, you can call me. Not right this minute, but you can call me and ask me about it, right? 208 830 6328. You can also read about me and read about why I do what I do with Stampin' Up! Over at thestampingzoo.com. Where did I get these holders for the baubles? I think you're asking me. These are Avery passport holders, and they are on Amazon. Pick up Avery and then passport holders. Yeah, and I think they're in a set of 10, and they're great. I saw Patty Bennett using these one time, and I was hooked. So sometimes you have to cut the embellishments because they're too wide, but you know, Roz, not so sweet. I wish I was your upline too, but it's all right. There's room for everybody, right? There's room for everyone. Oh my gosh, look at this masterpiece card. It only took I only had to die cut 50 corn to get to this corn, but you know what? I like it. I'm gonna send this card out to one of you. I will put it in the drawing, and I don't think I'm gonna have the drawing tonight, but I will do the drawing tomorrow during the day, okay? Because remember, I'm taking the day off. Yay! Let's see. There's one seat of DSP that you can't figure out how to cut because you're too you don't want to cut it. I get that. Yes, this is friend. This is fun. I was just gonna say this is friend. Yes, it is. It's for a friend. So this is Mossy Meadow. This is Old Olive. These are Granny Apple Green. And then of course the lemon lolly and the crushed curry. And pecan pie, which I love so much. You know, I was trying to decide today. I will put an insert in that too, but I was trying to think today, do I like pecan pie better than soft suede? Because soft suede was really one of my favorites. And I think, yes, I like it more than I liked soft suede. That's saying a lot. Well, thank you so much. I just saw someone say, "You go, girl." Um, I don't know, but thank you. Sally says, "You go, girl." Are you talking to me? Well, thank you. Okay, let's put an insert of lemon lolly. And let's see, we'll just do this cute little greenery thing here. So, yeah, what was the first thing for me? It was that All About Autumn suite, but then I proceeded to fill my cart a few times. Oh, yeah, I did. I had so much fun. And then I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to have so many classes to justify all this product." So, oh, you're so welcome, Cindy. Cindy, you always have something really nice to say, and I think you're just so charming and positive. I love it. I really, really appreciate that. Yes, I mean you're all like that, but I just always Cindy is always like she finds something complimentary and shouts it out. Okay, let's put this in here. I think this is a really nice way to finish it off with this bright. This looks like brownies, not brownies to eat, but brownies like Girl Scouts. Yes, if my uniform were those two colors. So yeah, I think that I'm totally happy with pecan pie, probably in part because it's called pie. Well, I hope you've had a fun time with me tonight. A little less organized than sometimes, probably a little more organized than others, but always fun. And I'm always glad you're here with me to share my stamping fun. Again, take a look at the events and happenings and contests and fun things that I have going on They are all listed in the descriptions. You can always call me, message me, email me if you have any questions about anything that I have posted. And as always, I want you to follow my email. So receive my emails. It's free, right? At thestampingzoo.com. A purple pop-up box will pop up and ask you if you want to receive the zoo news. You say yes. And just last week, I gave the printable. I put together the printable for um, the tutorial of this votive card holder. Let's see if I can get it close. There we go. Oh, and it's upside down. There. So you received this last week. So if you didn't see my email, make sure that you go back in and print that off. That's for you to keep. And I'm sure you're going to want to make the votive folder. Do not put a candle in there with a with a flame. Okay. I feel like I shouldn't have to say that, but then I just feel like maybe I should use a battery operated votive. Okay. Only. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. And remember, if you are looking for this in the new catalog, it is Fruitful Blessings. I feel like I'm showing a book. This is Fruitful Blessings by Stampin' Up. And it has coordinating dies. It's sold in a bundle. And when you purchase the bundle, you save 10% on rather than purchasing them separately. As well as these are hard to spot in the catalog. There's just a small picture of them, I think, until you get to the back section of the catalog. Deckled circles, 14. Don't miss them. Okay, everybody. Have a great night. I will see you soon. And, I'm definitely going to pop on tomorrow for the drawing and maybe some more stuff this weekend. You never know. Okay, have a great weekend. Stay safe.